My Hero Academia Season 8, Episode 2. Ampan Man. Oh, is this little All Might? Aw, Mom had no
Looking
idea.
Back on your life, you can see the paths you chose over the years.
This could be really beautiful, and I would love to see all my backstory, but this also makes me really nervous. God, this is only the second episode, but so far this season has been so cinematic.
Strange to think that my tender memories.
This feels like maybe a tribute from
my origin too.
The author. It's the yellow brick road. What are the beacons of
What I
light?
saw was something important, precious even. Which is why.
Huh, interesting. What are you seeing? What I always think of, just because of the sequence in which I watch shows, when I see these sort of childhood lookbacks, is Attack on Titan. You know, the opening where they're all kids. It's such a great device because reflecting on it, you almost have no choice but to see things a little bit more deeply. This is not new for My Hero Academia. I mean, we've seen almost all the characters as kids. One of the biggest turning points for Shigaraki as a character was his childhood reflections. It's coming up even in the intro to this season where, you know, they're attacking each other, but you see flashes of them as children. Sometimes it feels like there's sort of this pressure to consolidate people into just very broad strokes, you know, people are good or bad. And I know this sounds obvious to say out loud, but even though we know it conceptually, it's not something that we always remember to practice. Sometimes I wonder, and I have a little bit of a suspicion as to the answer, if it was somehow possible to step into someone's life and get the fullness of their entire history and all their experiences, if it wouldn't force you into loving that person, if it would ever be possible for anyone, given the full range of what they are in their humanity, to have animosity towards them. And that's not excusing behavior, it's not excusing individual actions, it's not some sort of subjectivist, everything is okay, your truth, my truth, whatever, or just an extra level of detail and clarity on the picture of someone's life.
I told you.
We won, though. I mean, that was a victory. And now I'm concerned for his life.
You're just a brat now!
Huh? Where's your smile?
He's like a little boy, yeah. Okay. I'm so amazed and grateful for All Might. I don't want him to throw away his life for no gain. Like, he's already done so much.
That's not a good look, former hero.
Well, speaking of the child thing, we're literally becoming a child right now.
Trademark grin.
We're gonna go all the way back in real time.
Everyone bleeds the same.
Man.
Who are you?
Such a crazy arc, especially after just watching Vigilantes.
Destroy him, All Might!
Dozens of minutes earlier. It also, there's something about him asking All Might to do it when he probably, you know, could slice him up himself. But All Might's the hero, you know?
I surmised the situation based on what Ingenium and the Burn Boys said to each other. All for one's path of devastation.
How long has he got that
is easy to
cool
follow.
hover scooter?
No, not this one either.
Do you know the smell of All Might's blood? I think you found him.
It doesn't matter how mighty a villain you are. When I taste your blood, my quirk activates, freezing you in your tracks.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
The true hero. You must understand why I'm leaving the shadows, stepping into the light. Remember my words!
I guess when all things go to hell, you're going to need someone with the conviction to, I don't know, cut your own nose off your face. Not many other people are going to be left. Stain, man, what a crazy, crazy journey. Right now, I'm also watching Orbs on the Movement of the Earth, and there's this idea that meaning is something you find through wandering. Stain really has wandered. I mean, he's been through everything. He's been to the depths and back. I think it came from a strong sense of desire for something he could feel but couldn't quite understand and couldn't quite access. And now that he's developed it, you know, you turn around and you point it back at yourself, and it's lacking. But that's not the end of the story, right? Like I said earlier, people are not caricatures. You can't reduce them to a single snapshot. Every moment contains a choice, which doesn't undo previous choices, but it's also not dictated by previous choices. Stain is a much more severe version, perhaps, of what we saw with Can't Stop Twinkling. Stain has a chance. It's not to undo what he's done, but it's to do something amazing and heroic with the hero that he's always adored so much.
A god is reduced to a mortal shell, one who can fall in the rain.
He must be allowed to struggle and fight for his own survival.
He has to work his own way back up the mountain.
Make sure you track me down and put an end to Stain, the vigilante who killed 40 heroes.
All Might wouldn't willingly or deliberately kill him. There are multiple ways to end Stain.
You must endure, All Might.
That has to be you.
I am here!
Stain is here. Uh-oh. He just turned himself into blood?
I predicted you would eventually try to tip the scales
You
against me.
did? That's impressive.
You were the only one at Tartarus who refused me that day.
Wow.
I used antigen swap. It totally altered my blood type. One trick to ruling from the shadows is to make sure you never leave a trace of yourself behind.
So he just used that blood to lure Stain out and then swapped it. Man, it just continues to be true that All For One's greatest quirk is just foresight.
Purging so much blood felt nice. There's a
Did
new
it?
pep in my step.
That's great. Yeah, All Might would care a lot about saving Stain. Just like Deku. Okay. Well, if Stain survived that, being hurtled through all those buildings, probably the best thing that could happen to him. Yeah, but you need to get up and leave now.
Your quirk will make a fine addition to my repertoire.
Oh, that would be devastating. You cannot let him get Stain's quirk.
You've contributed quite a bit to the League's development and to Tomura's.
Killing means
Yes,
nothing
that's
without
true.
conviction.
Wow, man, that's such a throwback.
Your role ends now.
That's where you're wrong. Demon Lord, there's more at play here. Don't you touch him! I may not have received a proper education, but you were my mentor.
Someone who he never met, as All Might is a mentor to us all.
When
What are you doing?
my
He planned for this. There was no plan. Get out. Oh my god, this is all so much. This is terrible.
I managed one final shield.
Thank you,
You
Hercules.
must live.
Yes, you do have to live. Didn't think I would feel so bad about Stain dying. I mean, he definitely showed conviction, but finally for the right things. I'm wondering what that exchange means. All For One says, your role ends here, and Stain says, that's where you're wrong. There's more than this at play, Demon Edgelord. I remember when Stain came back, I think it was in season 6, he was saying things to All Might that were sort of mind-blowing to me, because it felt like one of the early moments in this arc where the fuller themes of the show were articulated, of like, you don't understand fully what you've done. It's way bigger than just you and the immediate things that are in your hands. It just ripples out into every single witness, every single person whose life you've touched. Maybe that's what's behind his final statements. Understanding that at least, you know, nothing else but all the wrong he's done, he can be a part of this legacy. You know, he can do right with the little time he has left. And he did, in fact, save All Might.
Wake up, Toshinori.
Flashback?
Tale is still
Oh no.
being told. You have to keep fighting.
I know it's asking a lot, but
My subconscious must be using my master's image as a way to encourage me.
wow.
I can no longer use my support items, or my legs for that matter.
I had a feeling it was going to come down to this. He's going to get up one final time. It was never the equipment, and it was never his power.
I need you here. Don't you understand?
Not yet.
No way. There's no way.
Dead yet.
Only death would stop him.
Come and get
Oof.
me.
It's so crazy. The music, too.
He's within range to use Sludge Warp!
It's not looking good.
Somehow he's kept the two of them to stalemate. But All For
Stalemate
One
is
has that
sort of a
damned
loss.
wolf ability.
Yeah.
The balance we've maintained is about to collapse.
Though it's not all bad. All Might did a tremendous amount of damage to All For One. He will probably end as a baby, right?
Since
It's
the
so cool that
moment I
it's visible in the
injected
distance,
Rewind,
too. Their fight.
Once I transfer my duplicated quirk to Tomura, he'll become an iteration of me that surpasses all that I am.
Yeah, he was groomed for this from childhood when he reached out his helping hand.
Running away, you coward! Get back over here and fight me!
This might fall on deaf ears,
For the
though,
transfer to go
at this point.
smoothly,
Because he's so close to getting what he wants.
Come to me, Tomura.
Pulling him over
We've
here.
been apart far too long.
What does this mean for saving Shigaraki?
Don't get in the way.
I refuse.
It's as I suspected.
He's not gonna go
Tomura
easily.
has already consumed my consciousness.
That just makes me want him more. This is reassuring. This is really reassuring. They are not friends. Okay. Okay. All Might's still smiling, so I'm okay. Is that faith in Deku and his kids?
Is that...
Do you see something? Or...
You're doing God's work filming right now. This is not easy. Oh no, oh no. This is horrific. This is horrific.
Is it because you realize you sent these kids to slaughter? Chasing after an impossible dream?
No one's been slaughtered yet.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine here. While you're busy, I'll destroy the people who tried so hard to hurt me earlier.
This is it's such a crazy choice. None of this is acceptable. This is the worst dilemma for Deku especially also. Deku just can't leave anything alone. but sort of has no choice here. Though I've learned never to sleep on Deku and never to count him out of anything. Deku right now, if I have any understanding of his conception, is not thinking about the ways in which he can fail. He's thinking about what he can do. And yet, the pain of seeing All Might dangled like that, also not having seen what went down, right? Not knowing that All Might made that valiant stand and that All Might was in a really great place and was completing like a long-standing arc by making that stand in the first place, you know, by actually believing and allowing other people to be strong and trusting in other people to let their own light shine. I think this moment takes faith in a way that is sort of unprecedented.
No matter what happens to you from now on, I'll be there to help fight fate.
And they did, and they have, they are.
We've got to fix those leaky eyes.
Oh my god, the beach scene. Beach training, do you remember?
In the depths of his mind, the vestige inside One for All is already beginning to fade away.
All Might slipping.
No. All Might!
You have to use it. You can't let it compromise you.
Is it possible to become a hero even if I don't have a quirk?
Yes, it is.
Speaking of looking back.
You give your everything, no matter what you're facing. Young Midoriya, you could
This is
never
the truth.
abandon your dream.
And that has multiple meanings.
I can't abandon mine either.
They're one and the same.
The promise I made.
Here he
Be a
is.
symbol. One of peace.
What are we doing right now?
Help him make his hero dream come true.
Master!
Oh, this happened to them too.
Nana Shimura's final moments. Why do I think of them now?
Because it's repeating.
Hers was a truly pitiful demise.
Another thing that All for One can't understand.
All Might's going to beat you. I have no doubt.
She was
You'll
right.
lose. Because Toshinori, that kid's even crazier than you are.
Oh, that's such a great line. He is crazy.
No, he means to kill
He's
us
doing
both.
everything he can. He would. I hope he doesn't, but he would.
You idiot. You thought you'd get
He
to
deactivated
choose
it.
a heroic death. It's all over.
I'm sort of relieved for now. Take the relief you could feel for now. So far, so good, you know what I mean? For somebody like All for One, the fact that he just deactivated All Might's explosive device means that All Might is not a hero, right? There was never any doubt that All Might would give his life, if that's what it came down to. And he didn't say it, at least not yet, but he could say the same thing that Nana Shimura said, right? I know that Deku will beat you because Deku's even crazier than I am. It's a really cool line, and I think maybe there's something to that also. Actually, maybe in broader context of the episode. Crazy may be a little bit misleading there because All for One, you know, pretty crazy. But then you think about it in terms of their motivations and what would be more enduring. What's deeper? What's richer? What would be a more powerful source? And for reasons that are hard to explain, the thing has to be something like goodness or beauty because those things aren't random or accidental. They are the rays of light that are exuded from the things that actually matter. They are more eternal wellsprings of energy. No matter how much we play with light, no matter how much we can harness energy into devices, we're never going to outshine the sun from which we're deriving all that energy. All for One in being evil also in some critical way is wrong. And that will play itself out in a way where it just weakens itself eventually, or it will be defeated by things that are stronger and more enduring. Even if it doesn't happen right now, even if it takes a lot of iterations, that thing will prevail. I mean, we've already seen it in this arc, you know, we've seen All for One become increasingly questioning of himself and his motivations and baffled by his inability to understand characters like Mineta. Whereas the heroes, even though things are getting worse and worse circumstantially, they are becoming increasingly convicted and stronger in what they're doing. All for One's biggest weakness right now, it feels like, what makes him feel so vulnerable is that he's just so blind to this. Oh no, he got Stain's power. Speaking of terrible circumstances.
Now that's the look I've been waiting for. You understand?
I think something's wrong with your
that this
mouth.
is your lowest point.
I don't think that's what All Might would think right now. You have to have some faith. I know this hurts.
I'll help him.
The hell was that?
Don't stop recording.
Can't stop recording. Okay, Gendel's hands are full. It's not Gendel.
Prepare for laser barrage.
Yeah, it's the Americans! Pay homage. The America in this fight too. We have our own legacy.
Fire!
Alright, that's sort of underwhelming. But we were there.
Star's not here anymore, is she?
So it's not gonna be the Americans. It's not looking good. Deku hands also tied. God, the frustration of this.
This can't be happening.
Be strong, please.
He'll be okay. Someone will help.
But what if they don't?
Then we'll keep fighting. Man, imagine the world collectively not breathing right now.
However it happens, All Might's death will mark the end of an era.
I don't believe it. Oh my god, it sounds terrible. He's trying. He's trying. You can't let Shigaraki get the upper hand, though.
Save him.
Oh! No way. Oh my god, this would be such a great, beautiful moment. Please. He's alive. And couldn't have come at a better time. The end of an era. This is beautiful. They're carrying his light. This is what it was for. And the beginning of a new one. He's still holding it. Whoa, he looks terrifying. Holy crap. You've awoken the fire murder god or whatever. The end of an era and the beginning. Wow. I'm so excited. I'm so relieved. Oh, he gets his moment. I mean, if Stain could get a moment, Bakugo better have one too. For all the amount he's idolized him, for all he's felt worthless under the weight of comparison with Deku, feeling inadequate, nearly getting All Might killed that one time, if I remember correctly, feeling like a failure for that. That was the thing, right? That was one of the big things about Bakugo, is that he seems like such a jerk, and then you realize he's just suffering under the pressure of his own expectations and the beauty he can see from All Might, but he can never possibly hope to express. Well, here it is. You get to be the one to save All Might, which is way more than All Might. This is like everyone is watching this. Their hopes and dreams riding on it. Now, I would make the argument that given everything All Might's done, as testament to him dying isn't the defeat that All for One would think it is. The symbol is intact, you know? It's just on a human level, you don't want to see All Might die. We love All Might, you know, as a human being, as a person. But then on that symbolic note, the name of the episode being the start of a new era, it is cool to have your torch be directly passed and visualize that in the way of like the kids rescuing the teacher. It's a really dramatic, very cool passing of the baton at a very critical moment. No one wanted to see that. Nobody is ready to see All Might die on live YapTube. What's crazy thinking ahead, right? Just imagining all these kids watching this. Bakugo just became that figure for a generation of kids. And it's such a beautiful thing, and it's so perfect because this Bakugo is not that selfish Bakugo who even would care about the ranking or cherish the fact of being better than someone or like, you know, stealing a moment or whatever. All of those superficialities have to be gone, right? Speaking of the purifying power of that source. And damn, he just looks so cool standing up there back from the dead. My only hope is that he does all this while calling Deku a nerd. And now the final ending, I take it. Oh, it's the cards. Good timing. It's cool that we didn't get it till now. And the kid thing again. We're all just kids once, you know? Man, this is such a great flashback. This is one of my favorite parts of the show. The beach training. Yeah, this is very season 1. This is so great. I mean, All Might was talking about the beams of light behind him, right? And it was the kids. And this is sort of their journey in a very, very small nutshell. Wait, wasn't Bump of Chicken the last ending also? Or the first ending? I know Bump of Chicken. Don't forget. He was a little kid, and it's just 2 kids. It's 2 people who were once kids. Can't lose sight of that. Even though this would be the easiest moment to lose sight of that. As we're so compromised, as we're fighting for our lives, as he's trying to kill our friends. It is, I think, very fitting for Deku, you know, the ultimate hero in the ultimate test.